So I would think everybody should do YouTube. I'm brutally convinced of that too. So I would suggest you to begin by doing scripts in the morning, and this is the schedule how I am doing it, which requires a full day off. So you have to be not dependent on someone else's work. You have to be independent for at least a month or two financially. Therefore, just look for a kind of cheap housing or live by your parents for a kind of while, which was Hamza doing all this time, and he's still the most valuable entrepreneur in the whole world, in my opinion. And you do this you do YouTube. You begin by writing your scripts in the morning. You begin by writing your scripts about a thing that you really like, about the thing that you're illustrating in for a long time, and a thing that you think that is valuable for other people, and a thing it could be valuable for your own future. So you research this kind of topic, you research it in the internet, like do like commit yourself to only research this kind of topic and not some other topics. So you research this and you compress it into like about 15 minutes of text, which should be not too long and not too short, so that people can like focus on what you say and still get something positive out of it and can take action afterwards. So you have to structure videos by like a small intro and the small, like the big part where you like telling the people about the topics you have found out, and the remarkable insights that potentially lead to a higher grade like level of living conditions. And then you end by a small caption where you want the people to come back to your channel, because you have another thing that can potentially get them even more success, even more levels. So you want them in a rut where you give them something for free, and then you give them the opportunity, which is a little bit more valuable, but this has a cost behind it. So this is like plain marketing. This is really easy, and therefore you're doing the scripts. Then afterwards, I would like suggest you like eat something. It's now around you woke up at like 4 or 5 or 6, and then you're doing 6 hours of work. After that, it's around like 12 or 1 or 2 p.m. And then you eat something, and afterwards like do something which refreshes your brain. Never touch your phone. Do something that refreshes your brain, like going for a walk or something, and then you do the actual video. Because you should not do the video in the morning, because then you have to do the writing and scripting afterwards. And then over the night you kind of forget what you wanted to say. You can also do videos without a script and just talk about your experience in the past. But therefore you you should be like a kind of person who lived in the past without any technological advantages. So filtering out informations and giving them to a specific kind of group who likes a specific kind of goal in terms of self-improvement. And my channel is like reaching success, getting a strong mindset, being dedicated, how to be dedicated, how to do deep work, value yourself, how to value yourself, and how to positively influence other people. So we all could potentially share a kind of mindset where we all want to influence us positively and giving us advice. And there are a lot of toxic communities and a lot of communities that are nihilistic, and then they don't even want a kind of world where everybody is improving in their own life. So therefore, if you like this kind of goal, you're like spending your time on researching these kind of topics. Of course, that makes sense, but this kind of day structure is a structure that worked for me perfectly well. So I want to advise you too. I want to suggest this to you too, so you can be able to do the same amount of work that I'm currently being able to do. So I wish you all the best. Peace, bro.